What is up?
What's going on?
What's up?
We back.
How you guys doing? Guess who's back?
Back
Back
again.
again. The pack is back. Tell a friend. Man, I've been waiting a while to say that. The Packers are back in the playoffs,
Yes, sir.
and they beat their two biggest rivals to get there.
Yeah.
The Vikings and the Bears. Oh my God. I had a little doubt because I didn't want to get over confident. Also, I didn't want to get
Jinx it.
too excited.
Jinx it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to jinx it because last season we know what happened. They beat the Vikings, lost versus the Lions.
Yeah.
Now they beat the Vikings and they beat the Bears. So hey man, I'm freaking pumped. I don't know if you guys saw the midweek episode, like a little 2-3 minute episode I posted up. Video,
Little skit.
my little rant going. But yeah, man, how you guys doing today?
I hope everybody's doing good.
It's Friday and it's cold, just the way I
Yes.
love it.
Super cold.
Yeah, man, I get out of work and I'm freezing.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
cold.
fuck. And you're at the airport, so
Yeah.
it's cold over there.
Oh yeah, we're right
It's way
fucking
colder over there.
next to the beach and shit, so
Yeah.
you feel the breeze and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Then it be getting
Jesus
foggy
Christ.
as fuck sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, but
I don't know how you do it.
nothing we can't handle.
Right.
We got it good compared to other places.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. They
Yeah.
get blizzards and shit.
Yeah.
Like goddamn.
Yeah,
Like
so,
what was that Kevin Hart special? Where he's like, they get that slushy shit.
yeah.
Like, goddamn.
So we're blessed that we're
So-
over here.
We got that California cold.
Yeah,
So like it's 60s and we're like freezing our asses off.
we're fucking complaining about it.
We're like, oh my god. My girlfriend and I saw a movie. I forgot what's it called. Something about it's I think it's Uruguayan. It's about the rugby team that got trapped in the snow, like in the mountains, because they were in a plane crash
Okay.
that happened in the 70s, and they were I think on their way to Chile, and they freaking their airplane crashed in the mountains, and they were trapped there for like months
Fuck.
in the fucking cold in the snow. So I was telling my girls, I feel like those Uruguayan rugby players that were trapped in the snow right here in California with the
Serious.
50-degree weather.
Yeah. Yeah, like yesterday it was like 40 something in the night. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God,
damn,
yes.
it's fucking cold, but yeah, it's nothing compared to other places.
Oh hell yeah! So I'm like, we're like you said, we're blessed.
Yes, yes.
How's your week going so far? Well, how was your week?
It's been good, you know?
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Same here, man. Like
You know, been having fun on my days off, so,
nice.
you know, nothing to complain about.
I know, right? Well, now we got the NFL playoffs
Yes, sir.
underway.
They're here.
We'll get to some projections later. We got a little bit of news. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit.
Yeah, I thought we had just a couple, but
Yeah.
I just remembered about
Yeah, I
one of the
remember
big
one of them.
stories.
Was it yesterday? Yesterday morning?
I believe so. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. You know, so you guys won't get too bored.
I know, right?
But yeah, one of our first ones is Mark Andrews from the Ravens. He's back from the injured reserve. He was dealing with an ankle injury, and I guess he's back from the IR. So he should be playing soon.
Yeah, it was potential season ending.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, and that could make a bigger difference than how the Ravens been playing, because you know what he could do.
Well, they've been playing really good.
Yeah, so just imagine him and he's
Jesus Christ.
100%. Like, that's even a deadlier team to, like, you don't want to play them.
Yeah, you
You
don't.
know, so,
That was a good connection to have.
yeah, and Lamar Jackson's, you know, he's just on it, and he's trying to win MVP. I think he's just trying to win everything right now.
Oh, hell yeah. He's
So-
trying to prove himself.
Yes, and I wouldn't doubt it if they end up, you know, in the Super Bowl and winning it. That's to me, that's one of my teams that I'm rooting for. Come playoffs and stuff.
Oh, definitely.
I've always liked the Ravens, so that's one of the teams.
Is it like you said? Like it's one of the teams. It's also one of the teams I'm kind of rooting for, because I mean, you look at them on the defensive side and the offensive side. There's nothing to hate.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing to hate about them. I mean, besides their wide receiver core, they have nothing that you could look at and be like, they suck.
Yeah, and even like with the wide receivers, yeah, they're not like superstars, but a few of them are still young. You got Zay Flowers.
Yeah,
He's a young kid. Yeah, you got Beckham and stuff, which he's a little older and not even in his prime no more, but he still could help you. He could still help you potentially. And then like Lamar Jackson's gonna do Lamar Jackson things, and then how you say the defense.
Yeah.
The defense is fucking playing amazing.
And right now is the time for them to show what they got, because
Yes.
like they say, like offense wins you games, but defense wins you championships.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, I've been listening to like other podcasts and stuff on who they believe will win and this and that, and I got different answers here and there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah, well, everybody's gonna have their
everyone's gonna
opinion.
have their little opinion about
Yeah,
who
and
they believe is gonna win.
and especially like you don't know who they like, because some podcasts they won't really say, "I'm a fan of this team."
Yeah, exactly.
Like us, that we just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we'll back our team no
Yeah,
matter what.
but we also know the potential of certain teams, even though we hate them, and we still give them the props.
Exactly.
Just like the Cowboys and the Niners, like they've been
hell
playing
yeah.
amazing. They've had their slumps throughout the season, like when the Niners lost 3 in a row, but they picked it back up. And then the Cowboys here and there losing to teams that they shouldn't have lost to.
Yeah.
So, they've had their ups and downs, but at the end of the day, they're still strong teams that could potentially be in the Super Bowl against the Ravens if the Ravens make it.
Exactly.
So
And it's gonna be a tough one. I mean, like I was saying midweek, it's a new season.
yes.
The weakest team could potentially be the strongest.
Yeah, because if you look at Tampa Bay, or if you look at the Rams, they started off kind of sluggish,
Yes.
but they started picking it up little by little, and now they look, kind of dangerous. Like they could upset a team or two.
They could.
So you never know, especially like the Rams with
never know.
with those wide receivers.
Yeah,
It's
and then,
crazy.
I mean, Sean McVay, he's a great
Yes,
coach.
yes.
He's a great coach.
Yes, but other news we got Sam Laporta. He's questionable with a knee injury. They go against the Rams, so
That's a tough one.
yes, if he's out, that's a big loss for Detroit.
It is.
That's a big loss.
He's a big weapon. I mean,
Yes.
Jared Goff and him right away just connected.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like if he can't go, it's gonna be a big blow.
Yes.
Like, you need him to be out there. I
Oh.
mean, hopefully.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a big weapon for them. That's a really big weapon.
Oh yeah.
And then the other news that I had forgotten about was Bill Belichick. He's out.
Him and the Patriots have mutually decided to part ways. I'm not sure. Is it retirement or
No, he's just out.
out? Right.
He's just out. I've already seen on IG and shit. Oh, where do you think Bill Belichick would fit best? And there's quite a few teams that they need a coach.
Yeah.
They're trying to put the Raiders in there. I don't think he should. I think we should keep Pierce. But I know the Raiders are going to probably look into it.
Oh yeah.
You got the Chargers. You got the Titans, the Panthers,
There's a lot of
Cardinals.
yeah.
You have a bunch of them. Yeah, so I guess the Patriots hired Jared Mayo
Yeah.
to replace Bill Belichick as the new head coach. But yeah, Bill Belichick after 24 years, he's
One of the longest, and then I mean, I've been hearing about Pete Carroll potential.
also too. Yeah,
Like, I mean, fuck, like these long tenure, what's it called,
coaches. Yeah,
coming to an end, and just like Alabama, Nick Saban.
Oh, also,
Yeah, it's insane. You know, like all these coaches, you know, like calling it a day. I mean, 6 Super Bowls later for Bill Belichick. You know, I mean, you could call it a career Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Hall of Fame worthy.
And to me, it's like, what else can you ask for from him?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, he's been in a slump with this team. I guess it's a rebuild team now.
Yes.
Cause yeah, this year they just showed they're done. Like you see potential in some players, or even like veteran players that they kind of like were playing good. Ezekiel Elliott, one of them.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's a rebuild team now.
It is,
That's a
like,
whole rebuild team.
they went through so many highs in the Tom Brady era,
Yes.
but then now it comes the lows. Like finally, like, they're gonna feel that the lows until they get that next quarterback that could lead them. You know,
Yeah.
because I don't see Mac Jones as a leader.
No, and I think this year
yeah.
that's where they're gonna try to see who's out there for them so they could get them. Because what are they, like third, fourth pick?
I think so.
Yeah, third, fourth
I
pick.
mean, there's a lot of good quarterbacks out there.
There's a lot of them.
So I mean, we'll see. This
They have the
quarterback class is
LSU
better.
one,
Yeah.
Caleb Williams. Who else did I see in there? I think there's like 4 of them that they're trying to like, well, projections.
Yeah.
Top 10. So 4 quarterbacks.
That Alabama quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them. It's just now it's just about picking what's actually right for them in what kind of position. Jared Mayo's gonna want to take this team in, like what direction he wants to lead them in.
Yes.
If they want to be a heavy pass, heavy run, let's see what he decides to do. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know much about this guy. There's an article. It's called 7 Things to Know About the New Patriots Head Coach on the Boston Globe, on Boston something. I don't know.
Yeah, like the four
Yeah.
quarterbacks right now are for next year
Yeah.
for the draft. It's USC Caleb Williams, North Carolina's Drake May, LSU Jaden Daniels, and Washington's Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
That they're supposed to be like in the top 10.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
then you say that you got Alabama the one. So there's pretty good
There's a lot of good
quarterbacks. Yeah,
quarterbacks
that
out
you
there.
know that they could be potentially like fitting certain teams.
Game changers.
Yeah.
Very much.
Yes. Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
4, and then Alabama. So that's 5 good quarterbacks, probably going in the first round.
So I mean, this offseason, I mean, we'll see what the Patriots decide to do and what their mock drafts look like in drafting.
yes,
I mean, I'm excited about this draft coming up.
yeah, it's gonna be nice.
Was it in April?
Yeah, in April,
April, right?
April 25 through the 27th.
Oof, can't wait.
In Detroit.
We'll definitely have some episodes then. too,
Yeah.
also.
Oh yeah. Chicago's number 1, so we're gonna see if they're gonna stick with Justin Fields or they're gonna end up getting Caleb Williams, because I think
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is like everybody's top fucking quarterback right now. That
Yeah.
everybody's gonna try to get him.
But I seen him the way he played at USC. He was good, but he wasn't like NFL ready good.
Yeah.
Like
Well, he
I
wasn't
didn't
even
see that.
fucking bowl ready because they didn't even make it to a fucking bowl.
Yeah, I didn't see him like that. You know, like
But it's just USC.
it's
like
a
always,
USC
yeah.
big program. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the quarterbacks that came out of USC in the NFL. You know, like they have a shitty ass NFL career. I mean,
Fuck. You got a bunch.
Matt Leinart, fucking
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, definitely. Sam
Fucking
Darnold.
what was that? Fool that got fucking straight dropped by his center.
What's his name?
He was from the Jets.
Fuck. Sanchez, Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez.
There you go. I was like, butt fumble.
Butt fumble. Yeah.
Butt fumble, the infamous butt fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of.
There's a bunch of them that
a
came
bunch
out,
of them.
and they're not NFL ready.
They're not NFL ready. And,
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say? You know, like, we'll see. I mean, this guy looks good, but I mean, I don't know if he's NFL ready.
Yeah, well, we could talk like this year.
Yeah.
We seen Will Levis, we seen Bryce Young a little,
Yeah.
and we seen that they're not fucking fully there where they could
my
take a
God.
team to transform it at least a little bit, at least improve the team
Yes.
like CJ Stroud did.
CJ Stroud completely changed the
Yeah.
Texans.
Oh yeah. So you see which quarterbacks are ready and they're ready to take that reign to like lead a team. And then you see these other quarterbacks, yeah, that were super good in college, but what weapons did you have?
Yeah.
Like you probably had a bunch of fucking weapons that, helped you. So once you come over here, you're gonna go to a shitty ass team.
Yes.
Are you gonna be able to take that team and transform it into something good, or you're just gonna be like, let me take a step back and let's see, what else they could give me so I could work with.
Yeah, because I mean, CJ Stroud completely, like, he made the Texans look like they weren't even rebuilding.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
15 games, he had 4,108 yards, 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I mean, that's amazing.
That's MVP numbers.
Those are MVP numbers right there.
Those are MVP numbers, and it's only 15 games.
15 games he did that.
Yeah.
Imagine you would have had the whole 17, 18 games.
Exactly. That, and if he would have had his receivers healthy all season,
Oh yeah.
because who went down?
Just 17 games, my bad, because of the bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
17. Who went down for him? Was it Tank Dell?
Yeah, Tank Dell was
Dell.
having himself a good
Yes,
season too. Like
yeah.
he was like, I feel like Tank Dell was what's his name? What's his name? That guy, that one wide receiver that Deshaun Watson had with what's it called? With DeAndre Hopkins. Fuck, he kept on fucking getting a hamstring injury.
Was it Fuller?
Yeah, Will Fuller.
The fourth?
The fourth, yeah.
Yeah, Fuller the fourth.
He's like Will. It was like Will Fuller.
Yeah.
He was just like a speed, bro. Like I don't know when the first year I saw Will Fuller in fantasy, I picked him up out of nowhere, and for like 3-4 weeks he gave me amazing numbers.
Yes.
And then he got his hamstring injury.
Well, he's like Mike Williams from the
Yeah,
Chargers.
basically.
Like they're super good, healthy, but they're always injured.
Yeah.
They get injured too quick.
I really hope that's not what's it called?
Tank Dell.
Tank Dell.
Yeah.
Because Tank Dell was.
Yeah, he was
amazing.
playing
a
really
fucking
good.
Tank.
Him and Nico Collins were like 1-2 punch right there.
1-2 punch for him.
Yeah.
And Dalton Schultz, even though he had a down season, I mean, he was still pretty good. Like,
Yeah, he had
was
his
alright.
games.
He had his games.
Yeah, he had his games
He
because
helped him out.
I know I had him on the bench for one of my fantasies, and yeah, certain games he would like be giving good numbers. I put him in a couple depending on my matchups. Like I would put him in, and yeah, he would average me like my 10, 12 points.
Yeah.
But there was other games where he was close to like 20 points.
Yeah.
And then
man,
other
he was-
games where,
yeah, he wasn't
so
bad.
it wasn't too bad of a season for him. It was just not like a top 3 type of tight end
Yeah.
season,
Yeah, he's had better seasons with Dallas.
Yes, exactly.
But I mean, with Houston, I mean, it wasn't a terrible season, but I mean, I can't wait to see what he does next season if he's still there.
Yeah, just adjust, It's
Yeah.
like Kittle. He had to adjust because of all the weapons they have.
Yeah. He just became a
So,
blocker.
yeah, exactly. Now
And
it's
a
more of
pretty good
blocking.
blocker, too.
Yeah. So it's just adjusting. If you want to win, if you want to make it to the promised land, you got to adjust with your team and just do whatever you can to help them win.
Exactly. And I mean, the next list of players we got for you guys. By the way, those are that's our news for
this week.
for the playoff wild card weekend. But the next list, I mean, these are players that we feel we each came up with our own list of MVP candidates, Rookie of the Year candidates, and Defensive Player of the Year candidates. And I mean, off the top of our dome, we'll probably do like one offensive player too, if anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we feel like it might be similar, just rankings wise, might be different.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of these players, they stepped up.
Yes.
And I mean, a lot of also a couple of these might have had help from their other offensive weapons.
Oh, of course.
So I mean, You wanna go first on your top five MVP candidates?
Yeah, I'm gonna go from 5 to 1.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing.
Number 5 is Purdy, and like you said, just because of the offensive weapons that he has, that's why his numbers were what they were.
Yeah, because dude, he had a lot of good help.
Yes, because we seen that game where he had the 4 picks, and it's like, yeah, if you wouldn't have those weapons all year long, this would have been your season probably.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of picks. He's good because of a lot of his offense. So that's why to me he's just number 5. Number 4, I'm it's debatable on whether each or not, but I'm going with Dak Prescott. He's been having a really good season, and I've said it in other episodes. And I give him his props. He should be in this list. Then number 3, it was between these 2, 3 and 4, is the cheetah, Tyreek Hill. He almost 2,000 yards. He's played amazing, and that's because I didn't even think he played all 17 games. Because if he would have, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten those 2,000 yards. So he's my number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with McCaffrey. Just amazing all over. Fucking receiving, rushing, touchdown wise, he had 21 touchdowns combined.
Yeah.
14, I believe, were rushing. 7 were receiving. He had an amazing year. He's healthy. He looks good.
He does.
You know, something that he couldn't, be when he was with the Panthers, stay healthy. And then my number 1, I'm going with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, to me, should be the MVP this year. That team looks fucking phenomenal right now. And I hope to see him in the fucking Super Bowl.
I hope so.
Yeah. How about you? What are your 5?
My top 5, and no means I say any of these players is better than the next, because all these 5 to me deserve MVP talk candidate, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they deserve that to be in the talks.
Yeah.
At number 5, I actually have Lamar Jackson at number 5.
Okay.
And I say it just because I don't find him to be that great of a passer. Because out of all the candidates that I have right here that are in the quarterback, he has the least amount of yards and touchdowns, like passed. So I'll put him in number 5. And also, like I said, and in no way, shape, or form is he greater than the rest of these guys. Yeah. And number 4, I know it's a shot in the dark, but I believe he deserves, especially because his first year at quarterback starting, he deserves to actually even be in the talks. Like, he won't win it by far, he won't win it, but he deserves to be in the talks. And I'm talking about Jordan Love. Jordan Love, like, he proved so many people wrong. I mean, 4,159 passing yards. He had 32 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. I feel like he deserves to at least be in the talks.
Yeah.
Maybe like 1, 2, 3% chance of winning it. But just like I don't know if you've seen Dumb and Dumber. When he's like 1 in a million, so he's like, so you're saying there's a chance? I say there's a chance.
Yeah.
He's there. I mean, he had a great season. I mean, there was some games that looked he looked really bad. His completion percentage was down.
Yeah.
But then there was games where damn, that's like, how the hell are the Packers getting away with the 3rd franchise quarterback
Yes.
in a row? So I say Jordan Love.
Okay.
And number 3, I mean, he led the league in passing yards. Tua Tagovailoa. I feel like also the same thing. He should be considered for the MVP talks. I wouldn't make him MVP just because he did have a lot of interceptions. And that's one reason why Josh Allen is not on my list. The interceptions, the turnovers.
Yeah, well, he had 15 interceptions.
He had
plus fumbles?
he had 18.
18?
Yeah, 18 interceptions,
Okay.
and then he had the fumbles. I mean, it wasn't an MVP season for him.
Yeah.
He did have a lot of yards at 4,300, but Tua, led the league in yards, and that's hard enough already. I mean, but it's easy enough when you have Tyreek Hill
Yeah, of
right
course.
there leading the league in
Of
yards.
course.
You know?
1,700 more
Yeah,
to him.
that's, I mean, take him away from the equation.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's not. I mean, And number two, and I know I'm going with a lot of heavy quarterback. So I mean, number two is Dak Prescott. He had an insane season.
Yeah.
36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 4,500 yards, complete 69.5 completion rating. He had himself a season. He turned around last season's interceptions. He lowered them drastically.
Oh, yeah.
He led this team basically when they only had one weapon out there that was consistent, CD Lamb,
Yes.
which was second in the league in receiving. So Dak Prescott, I mean, he deserves high praise. He deserves high praise.
Yeah, of course.
And my number one, and this guy for seasons, I mean, I saw him play at Stanford, and then Panthers, and now the Niners. Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is a robot out there. He's insane. I have nothing negative to say about him. I mean, 1,459 rushing yards. He had 14 touchdowns, and don't even get me started on his receiving and his receiving touchdowns. He had himself another great season.
Yeah.
He kept his fumbles low also. He only had 2 all season. And from last season, I mean, he had himself an even better season this year.
Yeah, he
So,
looked amazing this year.
For me, I mean, I can't say Brock Purdy without saying Christian McCaffrey first.
Yeah, of course.
And definitely Christian McCaffrey deserves this big time. And if he doesn't win MVP, I don't know what else he has to do.
Yeah, he had an amazing year. That's why I had him at number 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been amazing all year long.
And like I said, all of these deserve to be in the talks. 2 of them are like 1% chancers, as I'll say it.
Yeah.
And then the other 3 are definite candidates to be in that talk.
Yeah, because I could have put in C.J. Stroud instead of Purdy.
Oh, exactly.
He only had, 5 interceptions?
Yeah.
5 interceptions all year? That's tough.
That's tough to do.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's tough to
especially
do.
when you're getting to know your receivers as a first-year starter
And
as a rookie.
Yeah, and it's not like they're playing that run heavy game.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Like-
his run, I mean, Singletary and Pierce,
Yeah,
no help.
No help. So
No help at all.
that's even harder. Like if you're not even running the ball, like how like the Titans do it with Derrick Henry and stuff like
Yes.
that. It's like, damn, man, you played a fucking amazing season. Like
Oh,
only
yeah.
only 5 fucking interceptions. Like
And
that's crazy.
and he only had 15 games.
Yeah,
He only played in 15 games.
Exactly.
Give him 2 more games, and he's up there with Tua in passing yards. He's up there
yes,
with maybe passing touchdowns too. He only had 23, but if you see his numbers with the game in 15 games, I mean, he had himself a really good season too.
yeah,
I mean, honorable mention right there, C.J. Stroud.
yeah. Of course.
I mean, there's all these other players, like the honorable mentions. I mean, I wouldn't say MVP, but just like C.D. Lamb,
Yeah,
like
another-
honorable
yeah.
mention. Like
Another
great
one.
season. How many touchdowns? He had 12 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 10 touchdowns, 1,500 yards. Puka Nacua, honorable mention too. I mean,
Breaking the rookie record.
insane guy, just came out of nowhere.
Yes.
I mean, there's all these players, that just had great seasons for their respective teams. Let me see. And now we go to our rookie of the year candidates that we feel like should be
Yeah.
even mentioned, like in those talks too. I mean, there was there wasn't a huge class of rookie of the year candidates, but the ones that really stood out are the ones that nobody really like was looking at the beginning of the season.
Yes. Yeah, my third one. I'm gonna go with Sam Laporta. I'm gonna go with Sam Laporta. You know, like you said, out of nowhere. But like you've said it before,
Yeah.
Detroit knows how to fucking
They knew
Draft
how to
a tight
tight
end.
end.
Yeah. Sam Laporta, he's been having an amazing season. One of the best tight ends this year. So I gotta put him number 3. Number 2, I'm going with Puka Nakua. Amazing season also, breaking the record as a rookie in yards and stuff. And what can you say about him? Like, you've seen him throughout the season, just even when he didn't have the good games, like to break that record,
Yes.
you have to know that he was playing amazing in other games. So he's my second pick. And my first one, it's CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud just revamped the Texans. Hopefully, you know, they make a little push in this playoffs. They're in the playoffs, you know, so I hope he at least gets one win. And
Yeah.
they go against the Browns and Joe Flacco's all that, so.
I mean, that's that. I mean, it's just that defense. That Browns defense
Yes.
is insane.
So they better play better offense.
They better play better
Yeah,
offense.
they
you
better
know?
play better offense.
And Joe Flacco you can't sleep on him.
Oh no, well he's been playing pretty
He's
okay.
been playing good, you know.
He's been playing
so
okay.
Hopefully, I mean, CJ Stroud comes to play. Hopefully that being a rookie doesn't like
Affect them?
Affect them too much.
Yeah.
You know that experience.
Yeah.
Doesn't ruin him.
Hopefully not, cause I'm rooting for him.
Oh yeah,
I'm rooting for him. I hope he at least gets one W. You know, get it under his belt. You know, as a first year, and you know, continue to fucking just strive in his fucking greatness. Cause
Oh hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a great ass quarterback.
Oh, definitely, most definitely gonna be. Like he's the future.
Yes.
He's the future of the Texans. I
Yeah.
hope he has his a good season too
Yeah.
next year. Let's see what he does for his rookie year this year, but let's see how next year goes also.
Exactly.
And my 3 and number 3, I have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay.
Gibbs started off slow, but once they started giving him the ball, and he's number 3 for this reason, is that he started late.
Yes.
Once they started actually giving him the ball over David Montgomery, when David Montgomery went down, he showed you what he could actually do.
Yeah.
And he had himself a good season after that. Like Gibbs was just on fire after that. Like he was just alright, like boom, boom, boom.
He reminds me of last year, the Lions, when they had
Mhm.
Swift and Williams.
Yeah,
Swift goes down and Williams just picks it up.
Williams was on fire.
Yeah, and now this year Williams didn't do shit.
Yeah,
He had what, one touchdown?
probably.
No, he had one
that's it,
touchdown,
right?
and it was the last game of the season.
Yeah, pretty much it. He was
Yeah.
he was hurt a lot.
Yeah, but even when he played at the beginning, you didn't see the fire that he had last year. So that was like Gibbs to me. That's what Williams did last year for the Lions, where he's like, all right, let me pick it up. Like I got you guys, and
Oh, yeah.
he played amazing.
Because David Montgomery had a good season too.
Yeah,
It's just that like Gibbs, when given the opportunity, he stepped up.
yeah, he
did
took
great.
advantage.
He did. And number 2, I'm also going Puka Nakua.
Okay.
Puka Nakua, you know, like even when Cooper Kupp came back, you saw that what he was doing.
Yes.
You know, you saw that. I mean, for like a couple of games, he wasn't doing much, but then he picked it right back up.
Yeah.
He learned to play with Cooper Kupp on the field. He took advantage of Cooper Kupp being double teamed. You know, he
Oh yeah.
took advantage of everything. He played it so well, and he was still relevant after. So I mean, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure he won a lot of people their leagues.
Oh yeah.
Like definitely won a
I'm
lot
pretty
of people
sure.
their leagues. Puka Nakua, you know, he's gonna and he broke, like you said, he broke the rookie record. In was it receiving, right?
Yeah, receiving.
receiving yards.
Yes.
So I mean that alone, you know, like shows you like the impact he had for the Rams, and I'm pretty sure that he was one of the reasons why they stayed relevant.
Yeah, him and I think Kyron Williams.
Yeah, definitely.
Kyron Williams, when healthy, he was helping the Rams because that kid could play also.
Oh yeah. My number one would have been someone else, but I read they're not considered a rookie anymore. I read they're not really considered a rookie anymore just because they have played, but at the same time it's like, all right. But I'm gonna have to go with, just to change it up a little bit, Sam Laporta.
Okay.
Sam Laporta as my number one. And also in no way, shape, or form I'm saying CJ Stroud doesn't deserve it. But Sam Laporta, like he changed he helped the Lions out a lot. Like he was their MVP basically.
Yes.
Like he had himself a great season, you know, like as a tight end in a league where tight ends are very minimal and they're hard to come by a good one.
Yeah.
Like I want to say Sam Laporta had himself a good season, and the Lions know how to draft him.
Yeah.
If I feel like their next tight end is going to also be great, just because they know what they're looking for. They know what a tight end should have. I mean, this guy just stepped up big.
Yes.
You know, and I mean, from having what's it called, Hawkinson, to now Sam Laporta, fuck, like 2 back-to-back great tight ends.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. That's why he's in my top 3.
Yeah.
You have him in your number 1.
CJ Stroud would be in my top 5. Definitely my top 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those are our rookie of the year candidates, and I mean they're similar to each, but a little different in a way. But yeah, I mean those players, I mean, they came into the league freaking balls out.
Oh hell yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, good rookies, and I like watching every single one of them, especially when they make good plays or are playing the whole season great.
Yeah.
You love to see them, especially if you draft them in fantasy. It's like,
hell yeah.
hell yeah! Like I got me a good one, you know.
When I got Sam Laporta, Yahoo Fantasy was like, "Are you sure, like, about this guy? Maybe you drafted him a little too early." I'm like, "No, I didn't.
Like I know
I
what I'm
drafted him
doing.
in the 6th round.
Like I know what I'm doing. Calm down.
I know what I'm doing. Like I see a tight end from the Lions, and I'm like, I know they're gonna be good.
And that's why I hate when we get graded.
Yeah,
It's like
some bullshit.
Yeah, like grade me at the end of the season, assholes.
I know, right?
Like we get fucking. Oh, you're only winning 2 games. Like, no, the fuck I'm not.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Like,
are you serious?
Like, do you see? I think I'm like at a platinum already.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. Come on. Well, our defensive players, we picked out 3 players we feel like should be the defensive players of the year. And I mean, I was looking at the stats and they're insane.
Yes.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I was like going through them. I'm like, damn, the ones I chose is like either one could be 3-2-1, 1-2-3.
Oh hell yeah.
Either one. So I'm gonna put them in order. Just put them, but either one could be number 1 or number 3. So I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go Micah Parsons. He's been playing good. The Cowboys defense been great all year.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm going with Parsons as my number 3. My number 2, and I was looking at these, and they have similar stats. So I'm going with Myles Garrett at number 2. Browns also fucking amazing defense this year. Fucking one of the top 3 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The Browns, I mean, their defense stepped up.
Yeah, that's who's like
season.
been like winning them games.
Yeah.
Like the defense. And yeah, my number 1, I'm going with my boy, Mad Max Crosby, baby. I was looking at the stats, and he had 0.5 more sacks than I think Myles Garrett. I think he had 14.5, and Myles Garrett had 14. He just changed the whole defense of the Raiders, and he's on it. Like, you see him, he plays with such passion. Like, that's why I'm going with my boy number 1. Like, I don't care, you know. Like I said, it's not in order or nothing, but that's my pick.
he's a great leader.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going
for
with
sure.
Mad Max.
He's a great leader. And with that said, I mean, I went based on stats because I mean I wouldn't consider any of my pack, any of them for defensive player of the year because there was a lot of them that there was like Rashawn Gary would be like honorable mention.
Yeah,
He had a good season. It wasn't a great season, but it was a good season. Like it was a good one. Like Kenny Clark had a good season too. DeAndre Campbell had a good season too. Like there's different players that had good seasons, just
yes.
not defensive player of the year candidate
Talks.
So I mean, I went with stat leaders. I mean, at number 3, I got Trey Hendrickson from Cincinnati. 17.5 sacks. Second in the league, tied with Josh Allen from Jacksonville. But Trey Hendrickson, I saw the way like I would watch Cincinnati games, like,
Yeah.
highlights here and there, and every now and then, like either he'll assist in a sack or he'll be the sack, the
The
player
guy
in the
sacking.
sack.
Yeah.
Like he was a good leader, for that defense, and he's one of the reasons why they stayed relevant so long in the season, even though they didn't make the playoffs.
Yes.
And at number 2, I got Darren Bland with 9 interceptions for the Cowboys. I mean, I feel like he
stepped it up.
after what's it called
Diggs?
Yeah, after Diggs went out for the season, he stepped up, and he said, "Hey, like I'm the captain of this defense. I got you." And he showed us, like, hey, like what's it like to be a leader out there?
Yes.
And at number 1, I mean, this guy every year, just like his brother in his prime, T.J. Watt, 19 total sacks, led the league in pressures and everything. He's insane.
Yeah.
Like, that guy, that family knows how to play.
Oh yeah. Like the Bosa fucking brothers.
The Bosa brothers. I mean, Nick Bosa is better than Joey, but
Oh yeah, of course.
obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
but like, they're both really good.
Yeah.
It's just T.J. Watt, man, like insane, and it sucks because we could have said he could have been a Packer, like coming out of. He went to Wisconsin.
University.
Yeah, to Wisconsin University. Yeah, fuck. He could have been a Packer. He was a honey badger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's like, fuck. He could have been a Packer, but they didn't draft him. Steelers drafted him, and they got one hands down great freaking linebackers that we've seen so far in this decade.
Yeah, he's amazing. That's I think one of the reasons Pittsburgh has stayed relevant.
Exactly.
That's one of the reasons
That
they're
leadership.
like in the playoffs, wild card. What else can you say? Because it's not their offense.
Yeah, no, definitely not their offense.
Yeah, not their offense. Not Pickett.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not Pickett.
Mason Rudolph might start.
Yeah,
so
another one.
That just shows you
Yeah.
how terrible they are on offense.
Yeah. So yeah, those are good fucking picks right there.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's all up in the air now. Like, let's see who could definitely pop off as one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be? Hey, let's see who carries this over the next season.
Yes.
And definitely, we're gonna mention on top of your head. I mean, offensive player of the year.
I gotta go with Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill is
Yeah. Off the top of my
a
head.
godsend.
Yeah, I gotta go with Tyreek Hill. What
Tyreek-
about you?
For me, I mean, if we're looking at the stats, I want to say what's it called? I mean, it's right there neck to neck. CD Lamb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tyreek Hill had 1,799 receiving yards, 13 touchdowns. CD Lamb, 1,749 receiving yards, 12 touchdowns.
Yeah. They're right there.
But Tyreek Hill had one less game. So that's why Tyreek
Yeah.
Hill is that much better.
But they're close. They're
They're
like
neck to neck.
they're neck to neck. It's not as like you can't really say like you know, Tyreek Hill's just way better.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're right there. They're right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, those are honorable mentions for offensive player of the year. Uh, let's get into some wild card weekend.
Yes, sir.
Wild card weekend is upon us, starting tomorrow, Saturday through Sunday and Monday. I'm nervous because these playoffs. I mean, obviously, it's something that we're gonna see, like some teams that we didn't expect them to even be there.
Exactly.
I didn't expect to see like the Packers there, and the Browns, the what's it called, the Texans, the Steelers,
the Rams,
yeah,
Bucks,
the Bucks. See, like teams that just nobody really expected them to be there. But they're there, you know. Like, I mean, does that make you what's it called, Baker Mayfield believer in any way?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
All right, because this Saturday, I mean, Saturday, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we got our first wild card game
From Houston.
from Houston, Texas. We got the Cleveland Browns and Joe Flacco against C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. I mean, who you have in this matchup? It's tough.
I told you I got upsets, and this is one of my upsets. I'm going with the Texans. I'm going with the Texans and the rookie. The Browns have an amazing defense, but I just hope C.J. Stroud has a better offensive plan. Joe Flacco's been playing good, but I don't know. I kind of believe in this kid, and I kind of hope he gets his first W, like I said earlier. So yeah, I got the Texans here.
I got the Browns. I believe in playoff Joe Flacco, and I mean, I would love to see if they play in the divisional round or in the AFC Championship. I mean, the Ravens versus the Ravens. That'd be amazing.
That would be crazy.
That'd be amazing to watch. Joe Flacco's return to
Baltimore.
To Baltimore.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
So you got the Browns here. All right.
I got the Browns. And then next up, I mean, this matchup, I already wrote down who I want to win. It's still hard to pick. I mean, we got Tua Tagovailoa and Miami against Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City.
This one's tough.
And it was tough for me. I mean, at the same time, is that I just went with whoever has most weapons. And it's Tyreek Hill's return to Arrowhead.
Yes.
So it's Saturday football, insane.
Right here, I'm going with the Dolphins. I think it's done for Patrick Mahomes fucking always reaching that championship, and and like you say, weapons wise, the Dolphins got a lot of weapons. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes, but I think with the Dolphins' weapons this year, like, I think they could beat the Chiefs.
Oh, definitely. I just want to see a healthy Raheem Mostert and Waddle.
Yes.
Because right now they're questionable.
Yeah.
If they're healthy, I know that duo of Mostert and Achane.
Yeah.
And then Waddle and Hill.
And Hill.
There's no stopping them.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're healthy enough to play and they're getting the rest throughout the game, I feel like the Kansas City is not going to be able to stop them.
No,
they have a good defense, but, I mean, that offense is insane.
Yeah. And
then Patrick Mahomes is going to have to play catch-up, and Travis Kelce is just one guy.
Yeah. He hasn't been that amazing this year.
Yeah, this season has been down. I mean, he's had himself a good season, but not a great season.
Yeah, not a great season. Yeah. He's being a footboy right now, so.
Oh, yeah.
He's over there. you know, lovey-dovey with Taylor Swift and shit.
I
So.
think that was the plan.
Serious.
That was her plan to
So
like
like, man,
distract
fuck
him.
that. I'm tired of seeing this one win.
Because her family, they're Eagle fans.
There you go.
So there you go.
There you go.
So I got Miami.
She's
too.
going for that other Kelsey.
She's going for the other.
Jason.
The sexiest man. The sexiest man of the year.
Yeah.
I got Miami also in this game. You know,
Okay.
like, I'm just not. I mean, Kansas City is good, but they stumbled into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I got Miami into this one. They also stumbled a little bit on to the playoffs, but I mean, weapons wise, they look like they're the team.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope Tua could just pick it up. I mean, yeah. So then Sunday's matchup, we got what looks like to be Mason Rudolph starting for the Steelers against Josh Allen and Buffalo.
Yes.
For me, this is a no-brainer, but who do you got?
Yeah, I got the Bills.
Yeah, I got the Bills.
I got the Bills. Yeah, the Steelers defense is okay. They're pretty good, but I don't. Their offense is just the offense. I don't trust it at all. And Josh Allen, he has the weapons. He just needs to stop turning the ball over so much.
Oh yeah, those turnovers.
Yeah, that's what kills them.
Damn.
So he could keep it down on the turnovers and stuff. I think it could be a blowout game.
Oh yeah, especially in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Got the home crowd on your side.
exactly.
The weather's on your side too. I mean, they both come from
Yeah,
freezing temperatures. But I mean, Buffalo, like if they could just play their game,
exactly.
don't let Pittsburgh's defense take over.
Yeah,
You know, you guys have a good defense too. It's just you need your offense to wake up and play playoff football.
oh yeah, of course.
So I got the Bills too.
We both got the Bills. Nice.
And the first NFC game of the weekend of Sunday, we got Jordan Love, first year starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers against Dak Prescott in Dallas. And this game scares the shit out of me. I mean,
It's gonna be tough for you guys.
it's gonna be very tough, especially because Dallas's defense is really good.
Yes.
Their offense is really good. I mean, the running game is not that good, but I mean, who
You
needs a
don't
running
need
game?
it. You don't need it.
Your wide receivers are just going out there and getting it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough one for Green Bay. I mean, I have them winning this game. Obviously, I'm not gonna choose Dallas, but I'm just saying, like they better come to play.
I got the Cowboys here. I'm rooting for you guys, but just how you're saying it,
Yeah.
it's like a no-brainer not to choose the Cowboys. But I am rooting for the Pack. Like you say, the Cowboys defense amazing. I hope that I hope it's not a factor for Jordan Love's performance.
Yeah.
I hope Jordan Love could have an amazing fucking game. But yeah, I'm still going with the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, they've been having an amazing year, both of them, and I don't think they're gonna have to be able to stop them.
It's gonna be very hard to stop,
Yeah,
especially because Jair Alexander is questionable. He rolled his ankle during practice. It was like walkthrough practice. It was like just like a jogging, whatever.
Yeah.
But he rolled his ankle, so he's questionable to play. So I mean, if Jair Alexander can't play, he was the man that we wanted covering CeeDee Lamb.
oh of course,
Obviously, CeeDee Lamb and Jair.
yes,
That would have been a great matchup. So hopefully he's okay enough for the game. He plays good, but this game is going to be tough. And like I was talking all week, anything that happens now on is extra for the Packers because I didn't believe we were going to make it this far.
yes,
I didn't believe we would make the playoffs. Now that we're in the playoffs, I feel like, okay, everything else is extra. I mean, everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to win it all.
oh of course,
But not everybody's going to get that chance. And we have to come to a realization that there's teams that have been doing this all season.
Yes.
You could have lucked out and made the playoffs, and then your luck runs out. So
Yeah.
I feel like the Packers need to see that we're lucky to be here, we're happy to be here, but now let's show them why we are here.
Yeah, well, you guys are gonna have to play all 60 minutes.
Exactly.
Good ball.
Great ball, no
Yeah.
penalties.
Yeah, like if you guys could do that, you guys could win the game. But it has to be an almost perfect game for you guys.
Yes, no
No
room for
turnovers.
error.
Yeah, like you say, no flags, all that shit. No penalties.
Turnovers.
Like
you said,
yeah,
none.
turnovers, none. Like it has to be a minimal of like the penalties and stuff like that, just for you guys to like be there and like compete, and like you guys could. It's gonna take a whole team effort for all 60 minutes.
Exactly. And I mean, with that said, like I got the Packers in this game. I really hope they pull it out and bust a miracle. But hey, it's credit where credit is due. Dallas had a great season.
Yes.
They deserve to be there. They won the
NFC West.
the NFC West, right?
East.
The East
Yeah.
division, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they deserve it all. Like they freaking came back from losing to a couple games here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, the Eagles looked like they were insane, but the Cowboys said, "Hey, no, don't
Not
count
too
us out.
fast. Not too
Not
fast.
too fast."
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got the Cowboys. I got the
I got the
Packers.
Cowboys.
And obviously, I mean, if you look back in history, like they're in the playoffs, they're 4-4. I saw a video this week.
So there it is.
So there you go. This is a deciding game.
Yeah.
So I mean, hopefully we'll see what's up. I'll be wearing my Clay Matthews jersey on Sunday, green,
Right.
because even though Dallas is at home and Packers away jersey is white, Dallas Cowboys jersey, their home jersey is white, so
White.
the Packers will be wearing green, obviously.
Yes.
So I got my Clay Matthews jersey.
Nice. Nice.
That's the one I'm gonna be rocking on Sunday. Next up, we got Matthew Stafford playing against his former team, and Jared Goff playing versus his former team.
Yes.
You got the Rams and the Lions on Sunday Night Football, and this game it
It's
just got
tough.
more interesting.
Yeah, it's tough. Tough to choose. Jared Goff, it was a Ram. They gave up on him after 4 years. Matthew Stafford, a Lion for 9 years, I believe, till he went to the Rams.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough one, and right here, it's tough for me to pick,
It is.
especially because I got a lot of Ram fans friends,
Yes.
and I don't want to pick the Rams, but
I
I think I'm going with the Rams.
I wanted to choose them, but
Yeah.
just because if we lose, we want them to lose too.
Yeah.
Just so we'll kick them, like we'll have them get kicked out.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going for the Lions.
Okay.
Like I said, like they're the only team in our division that I don't hate.
That you don't
the
hate, yeah.
Lions. I mean, we'll probably start hating them.
I like the Lions. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's just the Rams have been improving themselves.
They have.
Like as the season progressed, they showed me nah, we're still here. We still have a little run for it. And I wouldn't doubt it if they make it at least to the championship.
I wouldn't doubt it either.
Yeah,
Sean McVay's a good coach. They have a good defense.
yeah. So that's the reason I'm going with the Rams. They've shown throughout the season that they're getting better, and everybody's getting healthy and stuff.
At the right time.
Yeah, at the right time. Now Sam Laporta might be out, and if Sam Laporta's out for the Lions, that's a big loss for them.
Well, that's a big blow.
Yeah, so that's the reason I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, the reason I'm going with the Lions is I know Jared Goff is gonna want to show off to his former team why you shouldn't have given up on me. I mean, Jared Goff did help this Detroit Lions team get better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last season was a taste, and this one I feel like we got the whole steak.
Yes.
And now I feel like I want to see if we could get the whole platter now.
Yeah.
If they win it all, then dude, that'll be insane. But
Yes.
Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta have been doing work all season long.
Yes.
I hope to see David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs run the heck out of this ball, and their defense just Aiden Hutchinson just step up, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm excited for this game. I mean, I'm neither fan of either team, but I'm excited for this game. Like,
Yeah, it should be a
it
good
should
one.
be a really good one.
Especially, like we said, both quarterbacks came from, opposite teams. So
Yes.
it's like they're both playing their former team. So they're both going to want to be like, oh, well,
Yeah,
especially Jared Goff, because they quit on him.
they quit on him.
Yeah. And
They're like
Matthew
this
Stafford
guy.
got traded, right? So it's a big difference. Like, they quit on Jared Goff, so he's going to want to, get that, oh, well,
The
here's
last laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because Matthew Stafford already has a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like Jared Goff is like, I could have won you that Super Bowl too.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
Yes.
we'll see.
But it should be a good game.
It should be a great one.
Yes.
So you got the Rams, I got the Lions. And then Monday Night Football, we got, what's his name? Jalen Hurts. I blanked out on his name. I straight up blanked out. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles at Tampa Bay with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
At
What's going on? But we know why.
We know why that
Yeah.
breakdown. I mean, all season long, the Eagles were like on fire.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they just,
What did they go
Flamed out.
1-5 their last 6 games?
yeah,
That was terrible.
the Cardinals beat them.
Yeah.
That was, I chose that upset.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
The Seahawks beat them. Right?
Yes. Yes.
That was I mean, what is going on?
Yeah. It's like an eagle with a broken feather type. Like
The wing.
a broken
is
wing.
Crippled.
Yeah, like they're just playing like garbage right now.
Sloppy football.
Yes, I hope they pick it up now. It's wild card.
It's
It's
the playoffs.
playoffs.
They gotta do it.
Like, yeah, you have no fucking choice now, but to fucking win. Because if
Exactly.
you don't, you're going home, motherfucker.
You're going home.
And
And after that, that's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch the game from the sofa, like us.
Yes, exactly. I got the Eagles here. I still think, even though they've been playing shitty, I still think they could win it. They just gotta fucking start showing it again that they were one of our favorites at the beginning,
Yeah.
and they gotta start playing how they were, playing. So I got the Eagles here.
I got Tampa Bay upsetting the Eagles in this game.
You're a believer now.
I'm not saying I'm a believer because I don't want to jinx it. Maybe that's why he started playing better. And I feel like, and this is on record, on video and audio, Baker Mayfield needs to get extended to stay with Tampa Bay at least 2 more seasons.
Okay.
Minimum 2 more seasons. I don't want to see that 5-6 year contract. 2 more seasons. Give him 2 seasons. The next season and then the following one and see if you still want to keep him. But with those weapons, Mike Evans, Godwin, he's been playing good.
Yeah.
So I say give him another season. He wants to stay. He said he wants to stay.
Yeah, they gave him a chance.
They gave him an opportunity.
I don't think nobody else was giving him a chance.
He took him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
That defense took him to the playoffs too.
Well, that's the least I think they could do.
Yeah, minimum 2 seasons.
Yeah, like give him an opportunity to come back. We still don't know what he's gonna do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's the least. He has you in the wild card.
I feel like, let's say they lose Monday night. They lose Monday night. You give them a 1-year, $5 million contract.
Yeah.
They win on Monday night. No matter what happens the rest of the way, 2 years, $20 million.
Yeah. Not bad.
Not bad, right?
Not bad.
Just come on, see, Baker, you gotta contract me. I'll be your better agent.
Let me be your agent.
I'll get you those. Let me be your manager. I will get you those endorsements deals too. Come on.
Those Hulu ones?
The Hulu ones. I'll bring you back to Hulu. We'll do Netflix too. Fuck, come on.
Fuck. Go
But yeah,
big or
I mean-
go home?
Go big or go home. We'll get you sponsored by Los Borrachos podcast.
No lie, no lie.
It pays in Michelob.
Serious.
But yeah, I mean, this weekend, this
It's gonna be
wild
good.
card
It's
weekend,
gonna be good.
it's gonna be good. A lot of
Can't
good
wait.
matchups. The thing that scares me about the Packers is that, let's say they win.
Who do
Yeah, they play the 49ers.
Okay.
And I want to see what I mean, I'm scared. Is like, I really want to live through that again? But at the same time, is like bring them on, you know. Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm focusing on this Sunday, versus the Cowboys. I mean,
Yeah,
one
and
game
then-
at a time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you got to do. And what better thing to fucking beat the Cowboys? Yeah, if you lose
Yeah.
against the Niners, oh well, but at least you fucking, got one of them fucking
One of them
Goliath
fools
guys out. So, it's like,
Tough matchups.
yeah, David against Goliath, So, hopefully, I'm rooting for you guys. I know I chose the Cowboys,
Yes.
but I'm going to be a cheesehead in that game. I'm going to be rooting for you guys.
I got your cheese at home too.
Shit. Oh, shit. Can't take it to work, though.
All right. But yeah, those are our wild card weekend projections. I mean, we're very excited for this weekend playoffs.
Well, you are. Shit, I'm at home.
I know, right?
We're resting for next season.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Nah, but I got my teams that I'm looking forward to. Watching the games. There's a few teams that I like in these playoffs.
Obviously, we got the Ravens and the Niners on bye week.
Yeah, Ravens are one of them. I'm gonna wait until they start playing, but for like wild card, I like the Texans and I like Green Bay for for you guys to win it. So those are two teams that I'm looking forward to watching, and hopefully they they end up with a W.
I hope so. I have friends and family and stuff that are rooting for the teams in the playoffs. So, it's going to be a good banter going on. So that's good.
Oh yeah,
We got Niner fans, Cowboy fans.
yeah,
got friends that are
exactly.
Ram fans.
Fans. A couple of Eagles.
Yeah, a couple
I
of
got like
fans.
2 friends that are Browns fans.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I have Brown fans.
Yeah, I think I got like 2 friends that are like Brown fans, but it's like, never
I
been.
got a Steelers friend that she's a
I
she's
got a
fan.
bunch of them. They're fucking annoying. They're fucking annoying. But yeah, they're my friends.
Yeah, I mean, we're the only ones that could say it. We're annoying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those are our wild card projections. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Well, just to everybody that, if their team's in the playoffs, congrats. Big shout outs to, all my Ram fan friends, Cowboys, Niners. I even got Chiefs fucking fans that are my friends and shit. I don't know how.
It's like,
But
how is that
Yeah,
possible?
like, why are you going for that? Like, fuck. And then, like, the Eagles, too. Like, big shout outs. The Steelers.
Yes.
To all my friends that, if your team's in the playoffs, big shout outs to them. I won't be talking shit all weekend, but...
Oh, hell yeah. You gotta talk shit all
Yeah, I
weekend.
won't be talking shit all weekend to them if they lose and shit, but, big shout outs to everybody that, has made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
We definitely didn't make it, but that's like almost every year. Kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
it's all good, though.
yeah. Hopefully next year, we build up a little better fucking offense
Yeah.
and get the ball rolling next year. But for right now, I'm rooting for you guys and for the Texans this week, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I want to send a huge shout out to everybody on the live. Everybody that also, again, like, if your team made the playoffs, if your team didn't make the playoffs, it's all good. You can watch. You can still watch.
come to my couch and sit.
Come over here and watch it with us. You know, I mean, I'll be watching the Packers, but yeah, you know, like if your team didn't make it, it's all good. You know, it's always next season.
Yeah, of course.
And a huge shout out to my girlfriend. Her birthday is tomorrow. I want to wish her a
nice.
very happy birthday.
Happy
I
birthday
love
to her.
you, and I can't wait to see all the many, many more years that God has to send us together. You know, and 34 is beautiful, and I just turned 34 in December, and now you're turning the beautiful age of 34. You know, happy birthday, babe. I love you. Besos. And a big shout out, you know, to all my family, you know, like for supporting me and supporting us in this podcast, you know, and listening to us, watching the episodes. Everybody that comments, you know, if you have any comments for the midweek mini episode, and then for this one, go for it. Talk shit. It's playoffs. We want to hear it.
Yes, I do.
I want to hear it. But yeah, I mean, from the two of us here, you know, like waiting for this wild card weekend to start. You guys be safe. Have a good one.
Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend. You be safe.
Peace out.
Peace.